had no power. I can't move these, they're still wet. So we'll work around them. So hi, hello and welcome. I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. I love crafting. I love resin, I love paper, I love pens, I love paints, I love mixed media, and I do a bit of everything. Jewellery making. Granted, I am not brilliant at everything, but I do love it. So yes, tonight we are going to finish the clay castings that were made of the flowers. If you go back and watch Sunday's live, if you're new here, you can catch up with that and see how we did them. Loads of people are doing these. A lovely lady called Cheryl taught me how to do them a few years back, and I thought I would share it with you as well, just because they're perfect for gifts, they're perfect for every occasion. Every occasion. Gifts, garden wear, kitchen decorations, Christmas, Easter. You can flowers all year round, and foliage in the kitchen if you wanted, say, a set of 3 all done out of different herbs. You can paint them, you can not paint. Honestly, they're just so cool, and all you need is really plaster of Paris, some clay and some flowers. It's so easy. Hi Kim, hi Maureen. So I nearly wasn't here. I had no power. The kitchen light broke everything, but I am here, and I do need a water brush. I only own about 40,000, and I can never ever find the one that I want to use because I'm not starting any new ones. I haven't got clean water, so I need a water brush. One of these will do. I just need to fill it up with water. How are you? I will apologise in advance. We do have fireworks going off, and Bella is terrified. She is not a fan of the fireworks. We found out this last night. Someone was setting them off. It sounded like they were in my garden. But of course, one of the neighbours has gone out and was shouting at them. So as kids do, they think it's hilarious. So they just carried on doing it. So I'll show you the ones that we did. These are ones that I did a while back. And it's lavender, French lavender, and I don't know what that is, but I coloured it the same colour as lavender. These are fake flowers, these ones. So you can use, if you've got plastic flowers, you can use them. But, I mean, when you've got a wooded area near a park, anything like that, you can go and pick flowers all day long. So they're the ones I've already done. Maureen, I have started filling out my flower press. I'm so excited. I used what was left over off making these and put them in the flower press. So these are the ones that we did on Sunday. So this is one I started with. I didn't add much to this. I just added 2. And I have got this weird line. I think that was in the clay, but it's fine. And then these are the ones that we did on the live where I filled them up more. And I prefer them with more in. Oh, these ones, they did leak the clay because I didn't have them in very securely, to be honest. It's me. And I quite like the fact they've leaked over. In fact, I really like this one. This one's a hanging one. I really like the fact that it's leaked over, and all we're going to do is colour the flowers. On this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a big brush and wet it, and all I'm going to do is do a wash over the top of it. So my water is dirty. What colour do you think? Think we should go like an orangey colour or green? We'll go this one. We'll go this green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some water with it. I have left them since Sunday to cure and make sure they're completely dry. All I'm going to do is a wash. So loads of water and a little bit of watercolour. Those ones that I've just showed you that I did before are actually watercoloured. So it just shows that you don't need to use acrylics or anything like that. You can use pens, whatever you want. All I'm going to do is mop some of this water up. And then kind of just leave the paint to settle in where it wants. And that to me is gorgeous. I mean, to me, if you just sprayed them with a sealer, they're gorgeous. So, but these ones here, I want to add a bit colour to. Now, I'm going to try and get one done. If Bella starts, so I will have to go because I don't want her to be frightened. She really does not like fireworks at all. So all I'm going to do is I've got my small collection of watercolours here, which I'm obsessed with. I've got even more. Oh, I've just stuck that on my penguin. Oh, the drama. So I'm going to go in with like a lavendery purpley colour. just because this is actually lavender. And I'm just going to paint over the top. And I'm using it quite watery. The plaster will soak in quite a bit of the colour, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to let it go into it once. With it soaking the colour in, it tends to not go too far. What have you been doing today? Tell me, are you getting crafty? So this one here is actually a sweet pea, and my sweet peas are still flowering. I thought they would have stopped by now. And I've got mixed sweet peas, so I've had red ones, yellow ones, pink ones, every colour under the sun. So that's all I'm doing with these for now. And I'm going to add a little bit more colour down the middle mostly, so it spreads. And it is spreading, you can see it. That's absolutely fine. And for the sweet pea, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go red, because this one, they've been very nice, the red ones. So just, this one wasn't open fully, it was still just a bud. And I might even mix a little bit of the red in with this, just because I can. Make it nice and watery. You can make it even more watery than this if you still feel it's too bright. We all know I like to go more bright than anything else. Has anybody else had fireworks going off? I don't know where to get them from. I haven't seen any for sale. Oh, she's away. She must be going to find Luna. She'll go to torment her. Oh, she's found a bit of kitchen roll or something I've dropped. And she's away to chew it to pieces. There we go. I'm going to get green. And again, I'm not overthinking it. I'm making it more watery than it needs to be. And then when it dries, you can go back in and bring out the detail. It's more abstract we're going. That's definitely where this kind of goes. And it's up to you how much you want to add. To me, I think they're just absolutely beautiful, just sealed. In fact, I might just seal one of them and just show you. I have got some plaster sealer next to us. Basically, you can use anything. Any kind of sealer that you want. A varnish, yacht varnish, whatever you like. Pick up a different green. Saying a different green, I think I just picked up the same shade of a different. That's better. I'll have these. So whilst it might look now, like it's a bit of a dog's dinner, it will come to life. So you can see it all, and all we're doing is really bringing out the detail of it, and the paint kind of settles more than anything. So, sorry, I'm concentrating. I even managed to get, do you know the sweet pea grips? The little hands that grip onto stuff. That pull them up. Grip onto stuff, pull them up. Hi, Stephanie. I got your message, Stephanie. I didn't reply. Bella's having a bit of a meltdown because of fireworks. I'm not very good at texting with one hand. I might just leave you a voice note, actually. I do that more and more now, the voice notes, because I've usually got a Bella attached to us. It's like having a baby. It really is. So the kitchen is pretty much 99.9% done, but the light, my new light that I got put in, actually broke. So they were going to come back in the morning and put us a new light in, but they came back tonight because I told them I had to go live. Because all the downstairs all the lights had to be turned off because of the wires. So I'm pleased they came back, because I didn't want to cancel again. God, it was becoming a very bad habit. Right, so I'm just going to add some more green in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this down, and I'm going to grab a sealer. Can we see all right? Am I too close? I forgot to put it back down. Yes, how is everybody feeling? It's very quiet in here now. There's the fireworks again. If she starts, we'll we'll just have to, I can't leave her. Bless her little heart. Last night she was so upset. I've never had a dog that's been frightened of fireworks. Luna doesn't seem to be too bothered. And last year I don't think Bella was bothered either. I don't know if it's just because they seem extra loud or she's just got to get used to them again. Do you remember if Bella was, do any of you remember what Bella was like last year? So just, right, I'm going to stop there with that one. Now it's looking pretty. Now it is looking a bit of a dog's dinner. Now that will all blend into the background, all the lighter stuff when we make the colours pop. This one here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, actually I've got triple thick. I'm going to pop this on this one and you'll be able to see how it sort of brings it all to life. Grab a clean brush, that's going to be the best bet. And it is. And they're just lovely on their own. I mean, once they're sealed, they can go in your garden. You can just have them anywhere. Absolutely gorgeous. I think, do you know what it is? If you were building a path or anything like that, like a decorative path round flowers or something, I don't know. These would be good embedded into them. I mean, obviously you would have to seal them and things. You could do them in a concrete, I guess, if you're doing it on a larger scale. You could still do it exactly the same. You know, like if you use just add water concrete, say, like you put your washing line and your fence posts and things in. I need to get some of that actually and try some of this out. So all this one will be is nice and shiny. I would seal both sides so if it is going outside. See, they're just nice on their own, just as they are. However, to the triple thick, you could, hang on, do I dare stick it in anything? Ah, there. You could add in a little bit of colour just to run over the top. Now, I'm using watercolour, which is probably not the best idea. But you see, it's just sort of coming to life a little bit, just on the high points. I don't even know what colour I'm going into now. Where's my brown at? There's that one. So just a little bit over the top, or even around the edges. You could just ink over the top of them, you know, if they're going in the house. Oh, I like that. I think I like that a lot. Bit much there. But what are we thinking? Do you think you see yourself trying them, or? Oh, I like that one. Looks very vintage, doesn't it? Put a bit more of this on. Now, the triple thick, I've used it to put into jewellery and things. You know how I do the UV resin? I've used the triple thick into pendants and things. I mean, you would, if you're giving them to people, you would have to tell them not to wear them in the bath and things like that. But it's a very, very good faux resin, like faux UV resin. I like that a lot. What are we thinking? Yeah, fireworks. It's always one of those subjects, isn't it? Christopher used to like them, and then he got tinnitus when he was about 4 years old. And the last time I actually took him to the fireworks was when I discovered he had tinnitus. He was so upset. He was crying. He was saying they were hurting, and I was thinking, why, what's wrong with this child? Never even entered my head. And he was, it hurts, and he wouldn't tell us what hurt, because, well, he's male. I don't know what the whole... We had a complete nervous breakdown. So after that, we just didn't go to fight any fireworks. I'm going to come back to this one, just in case she starts. She is under my chair, I think. Yeah. Bless her. I'm just going to lift up some colour that's a bit more intense. And I'm just going to, in places, just bring it in. And I'm not giving too much thought to it. I'm definitely not. Because once these are varnished, this is exactly the same way as I did these ones. And you can see how the colours kind of bled round. Granted, I did leave these about a week before I painted them. So it probably didn't spread as far. That's all I've done. I started off really light. And then I kind of got a bit more intense coming forward. And it works an absolute treat. But it all depends on what you like. I love the sepia one. I think once that's dry, go over with some gold. And you're golden. Actually, I wonder putting some bronze into it. Just a little bit. Just in between them. So basically I'm using it like a shadow. Just in between them. It doesn't have to be bronze. It can be brown. It can be any colour you want. Just in. And it'll make them come forward. Now I'm not making it my life's work. It's just a hint of. But this one here, I hope it dries. Because all I'm going to do is rub gold over the top of it. Just gold wax. Just inside and at the back. It's a bit darker. See it and see it coming to life. I'm sorry, I'll put it down again. I'm going to go for a slightly brighter pink just on these front ones. And it will just take a second just to keep building it up. Now this is neon. Again, it is me, this one. You do whatever colour suits you. Yeah, it's not fair on them. But honestly, I've never ever had a dog that's been scared of fireworks. But I've always had kids that are noisy. Whereas, I mean, Christopher's not really noisy anymore. I don't really see him. Like, there was always kids running around, and now there's just really me, and I don't really. I mean, I drop stuff all the time, but there's not a lot of fireworky bangs going on. Can you see that now, how it's coming to life? And I'll go back into the red, I think. Just all I want to do is go over the top of the sweet pea, and you can add more water if you want it to go further. Oh. Just pulling it out just a smidge. I'm looking for a different green. I haven't got many greens, you know. Eesh. What craft supply have you got that you just can't stop collecting? See, mine's watercolours and journals. Not that I have many journals now, mind. I've got a couple that I got sent, and then I've got ones that I've started. But journals was always something I bought loads of, and then I kind of said I'm not until I use some. But I maybe just need to start again. Because when I get down to a couple, I start to panic a bit in case I run out. Not that you'll run out in a day or two, like, but you know, I'm pretty sure all of the crafters can understand the reasoning behind it, or not. I don't know what they are. I don't know how you know what you have. No, they're not in any colour order. No. They never have been. I don't even know what brands they are now. It's just collections. I do know these ones here, the bigger ones. They're White Knights. And these are just a mixture. Some are handmade ones. Some are Royal Talons. Some are Jane Davenport. Some will be down a Rooney. Just different ones. I pick up different colours. Some of the colours may be exactly the same. I don't know. Because when I'm out, I like to pick up watercolour pans, and I haven't done it for a little while. Like I say, it's trying to be ever so good. Santa Claus is coming, so I'm having to be good. But I feel the need. So I'm just adding in orange here for no apparent reason, but I do love that, and I'm going to stop right there. Is that anywhere near dry enough? Oh, penguin. This penguin does not want to live. It's been fixed so many times. Look at it, it's even got blue on it now. Where can I put him to live? There. I started another Audrey too. Lost a tooth though, so I had to fix it in black. So I do love it. I had to make myself one. One's at the shop that I've got my stuff in, and then this one's going to live in my kitchen. Absolutely love Little Shop of Horrors. Paints, pencils, can't stop. Yeah, see, I love it all. Me too. So this is not dry, but I just want to show. And these again will look completely different once they're dry, and I'm actually loving this, you know. Really loving this. In fact, look at that. I think that one's my favourite. This one, I'm going to put the gold on first. Should we go for gold on this one? Yeah. I'm asking the question. I'm going to. And then what I might do on this one is some green. So it's golden green. I'll go around this edge as well. You can do anything with them, basically. Once they're cured, so I would always leave them, I would say 48 hours before you start to colour them, just to make sure all the moisture's gone. But I would wait as long as you possibly can, to be honest. I usually wait about a fortnight, depending on what other things. I mean, look at that. Is that not the most beautiful thing ever? You can see every leaf. You could even paint them black and then do it, and you're going to get such good results. In fact, no, I won't. I'm going to stop. Stop, Emma. Stop. This one here, I'm going to add in just, I don't know if I should. Should I leave it? Should I add green? Should I? They are very nice. It doesn't matter which one it is. Even this one we could go. I need a different colour gilding wax. I need to hunt out the silver, don't I? Because I'm just using gold. Hang on. Before I add anything to that one, because I really like that one with just the gold. And I don't even know about adding like a gloss over the top. I think I might leave it matte. This one we can add the gold to and see it with the colour. And then other ones I haven't added any gold to, and I'll pull them out and have a look. Is there anything else you would like to see us do? I started doing a video today on resin, making a crystal plate, and it had like loads of crushed glass and stuff in it, and obviously the power went off. I mean, look how much detail you can see in the sweet pea and everything. I mean, look at the details in there. It's insane what you can get. And it's just clay. Clay, weeds, and... Not weeds, these are herbs. But there could be weeds and nobody ever's going to know the difference. And I like this one now with the gold on as well. I'm a bit obsessed as well, Maureen, with gilding wax at the minute as well. Oh, I love it. I'm just going to keep adding it. Yeah, I love it. And I'll have to... Oh, I do. I love it. Hang on. Put a bit around the edge so I can see all the details coming out on the wood. Oh, I love it. That does. That does. Easily pleased. See, it doesn't even have to be, like you say, life's work. It's just put as much gilding wax on as you possibly can. Oh, I think that one's my favourite. Look at all the detail. And this one. And we can even keep going with this one as well. Just keep adding. The more the merrier. Get me chunky fingers in there. Well, I think I'm in love with these, and I think I prefer them just with the gilding wax on than the colour. I love this one with the colour and the gilding. But do you know what it is? If you had some clear wax, you could mix your mica powders in with it, and you could do these any colour you wanted, just bringing out the flowers like that. And look at that. That one's my favourite though, I think. You can see every single detail in that, in the leaves. This one. Oh, I've got this one as well that we did the wash on, haven't we? Tell you what we can do, because Bella is being quiet. Where's my black? Actually, I'm going to use a black acrylic pen. It's just so it dries faster. We might have to change the idea. I was just thinking for drying it faster than me find the heat tool, because I think it's in the kitchen. In fact, let's do half, because this one wasn't my favourite anyway, and I can always paint over it. Well, this won't be the best. I do have to admit that. But half and half. Sorry. Now, and easily painted. I'm not worried about that. This one is the experiment one. Right. And I'll just show. Oh, heck. Emma, sorry. Yeah, honestly, me and watercolours just, you can do so. Oh, that's a bit much, Emma, on your finger. But look at that. Oh, I like it actually. I like the more the better. Look at all the detail on that. So I've got side by side, plenty on. Granted, I've got black on my finger as well now, but look at that. Look what it could look like it's made out of brass. And then remember, when your gilding wax is dry, you can go over it and buff it and it'll get even shinier. Oh my gosh, I think I'm in love. This one, I'm going to go over with more gold, I think. Or a different colour. Maybe, we'll see. But these, so we've got colour and gilding wax. Just a gilding wax. And then you can see both of them together. That was super easy and super fun. And I do love it. I love it because it's such a simple craft. Everybody will love it for every gift. It's flowers that last forever, basically. And they're great for deco. Honestly, adding black and then gilding wax over anything is just incredible. I mean, even do it with watercolour. Have I got black watercolour next to us? Once it's dry... Do I have a black watercolour? Surely I've got to have a black watercolour. See, and just... I mean, the black will probably sink into this a bit. But you'll see the gold pop, because obviously the gold's a solvent. It's a wax and watercolour's different. So you can even do it that way. And it looks totally different. Where's my tissue gone? So like that, and then pull it back, and then you've got a grey. And it's two very different looks, but you've got the dark with the gold, and then just go back over the gold again when it dries, and you're just going to get different results. Try loads of different stuff. There's absolutely no way it can go wrong. You'll find out if you like something or you don't like something. Just experiment. I mean, just experiment. I mean, the worst thing that'll go wrong is you'll have to paint your whole thing black and then go over it with gold. Or paint it all white and start again. I mean, that's what gesso was made for. Not really. Gesso was made for, like, making a base. But gesso is every crafter's artist's best friend, because you can just gesso over things and start again. And let's face it, at the end of the day, it's not really losing a lot if you're learning. And that's how anything comes together. You learn as you go. But I'm well impressed with these. I don't know. I think that one with the black on might be my favourite. I might go over this, paint it all black, and then we'll see how much detail we'll get. You will see what happens with that when I pop a picture up. I do have the mushroom journal finished. It's all varnished and everything, sealed. So I just need to get a picture of that, and I'll pop that up. I did pop up the pictures of the coffin, just not the glow in the dark bit, but it's gone to a new home now, so, but we'll see it glow in the dark on the video. But I will be live on Thursday. If there was anything at all that you would like us to do, send us a message, because 3 times a week's a lot to think about. And any ideas would be fantastic. I would love it. Oh, and I've got a friend who makes pens and things. He's made us a craft knife. How cool is that? A friend and a wife that make these pens, they turn them, and they make pens, pencils, and now craft knives. Absolutely love them. Like, I'm so lucky. So, I mean, I did swap her for a haircut, but no, hairdresser in a previous life. But there we go. So with that, I am going to love you and leave you. And yes, I'm going to go and find Bella. She's gone from under my chair, so I'm betting she's hiding somewhere else. I haven't heard any fireworks for a little while, though. They'll probably wait until bedtime and start again. But I will see you Thursday. All being well, as long as I've got light, Bella's not having a nervous breakdown. I'm not having a nervous breakdown. I won't. I promise. Have a lovely couple of days, and I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you for keeping me company, and lots of love. Bye for now.